seems pressing the start button is actually the hardest part of this. And I don't really know why. I don't know why I'm scared. I don't know why I'm fearful. I don't know why I think of 101 excuses not to press record. Like, I'm not wearing a cute outfit, I haven't done my hair, I've got no makeup on. But none of that really matters. It's not really what it's really about, is it? It's just starting. It's just pressing record and not worrying about it. The joys of January. Christmas is over and we have to return to work. Not that I mind. I actually enjoy cleaning, especially at this time of year. It feels good to clean away the cobwebs and start the new year on a good foot. I do, however, have work to do at home too, as it's 12th night already and my tree is still up. So first on the list to sort out is what I aptly named the weirdo tree. I started collecting bits of this in 2020 when the world, well, we all know what happened in 2020. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Ah! I didn't actually put the tree up there because, yeah, Christmas wasn't great that year. But I'll give you a little tour of all the cute things and weird things that are on the tree. So at the bottom of the tree we have an ornament of Bob Ross, which is amazing, but I don't think I want to admit how much I paid for that because it was obscene, but we love him. We got the disco mushroom, a really worried looking octopus. We have a rather adorable monkey hiding down the back, and just above him is this cute doll. I just love her. And then my bulb on my tree unfortunately went this year, so we had to keep Halloween eyeball lights on it, but I think they look pretty neat. We have a very beautifully sparkly aubergine next to a fantastic hairy sledge. There's also a lot of farm animals. There's a sheep, a cow, and there's a funny looking pig somewhere as well. There he is. And my favourite thing that tops the tree, my best friend bought me, because when I get a driving licence, I would love, well, not when I get a driving licence, when I can afford to, I'd love a Land Rover one day. And he always said it was to remind me to keep the dream alive of having one. And now I have a table of loveliness and craziness to pack away for another year. On the road, and as you can see from my dancing feet, I'm happy that we're on our way to It's been nearly 3 years since I last put a foot in an Ikea, and it's good to be back. In fact, it's kind of like coming home.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
We are going to need one of these for all that. I had a nozzle issue. Somewhere tasty. many things I missed during COVID was visiting churches, taking photographs, or just being in them. I missed the atmosphere, I missed the smell, I just missed the freedom to explore places. It's hard to pinpoint what I love so much about churches. I used to play in graveyards a lot when I was a kid, like telling ghost stories and things, so I suppose a lot of my younger years I spent actually outside them, not inside them, and probably not in the daytime as well, at night. In some small way, that's probably why I got into Gothic architecture, spending so much time around these buildings, and obviously discovered Augustus Pugin and just fell in love with him even more. Whilst I really, really love the Gothic churches, and obviously especially some of the Victorian Gothic additions that a lot of them have had, I think every church I visited, there is always something about it that I love. I remember in Scotland there was one that looked like a horrible 1960s cinema concrete block, and I thought, I'm going to hate this, but I went in, and that's actually probably one of my favourite churches I've ever been to. And whilst it wasn't necessarily the architecture of that one that I loved, it was the atmosphere, it was the light. There is always something. Sometimes it's the smallest little detail that will redeem a church that otherwise is bland, unloved, or bare. It's finding those little details that's magical. And this church today actually is one of those really beautiful ones anyway, but even this has like little magical things to find, like the Pugin tiles in the chancel. It's these little things that are just so wonderful to discover. I really love it when you first get up to a church and you never quite know if the door's going to be unlocked or locked. And when you find it unlocked, you never quite know what's going to be beyond the door. It's these little hidden gems and the unknown and the beauty that keeps me church crawling. As I spend a lot of time in churches, it often comes the question about God, whether I'm religious, with what I believe in. I'm not sure I can really give a really good answer to that question, because I don't necessarily particularly attend church regularly or ascribe to a particular religion. I definitely think there's something bigger than us out there. Do I know what it is? No, but I suppose in a word that could be God. I don't know. But I do know if there is a sense of God, if we use that word. I find it more in churches when I'm on my own like this. When there's no one else here, when you're just looking at the building, taking in all the beautiful architecture, that's when I feel something. And that's not me dissing church services, because I've been to many and I always enjoy or take something from it. I think it does do me good to come to places like this that are quiet and peaceful. I don't necessarily think just to contemplate or question, just be. I'm guilty as the rest of us of being constantly bombarded by music, podcasts, videos, or just constant background chatter. And sometimes I think I do that because it's easier than being left with my thoughts. And that's not always the greatest thing, but sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to reconnect with who you are and listen to your heart for once and not be afraid. Some people may get a bit scared of being in places like this on their own, but I never feel truly alone, and I mean that in a good way. Funny enough, it was actually in a church that kind of got me looking at paranormal things again. It was back in Norfolk, and I was standing in a similar position in that church as I am now, and I heard someone coming through the door, and it was around Christmas time, and the Christmas tree was laying in the doorway, so I thought, someone's come to pick that up or put the tree up. So I turned round, and there was no one there. And it wasn't a scary experience. I don't know, it felt quite comforting. But it's almost like since that point, something came back into my life. I'm so glad it did. What I especially love about being church away is you can have a good old explore. Now, I don't mean going in places you shouldn't, but I do mean you just, I don't know, you just get a sense of a place. You can walk around it. Look behind the curtain. I like to see the behind the scenes of the churches, the little nooks and crannies, the backstage. Whilst I don't ascribe to a particular religion, I'm not without faith. I have faith in many things. I have faith there is something bigger than ourselves, and I have faith that has our best interests at heart. And I have faith that things will work out in the end. Even though at times, especially over the last 2 years, I've not always felt that, but deep down I do always return to that. Faith that things will get better, and they will be alright, and they will be for the best. I've just been watching back a bit of footage I took this afternoon that may or may not be in this vlog, depending how much it makes me cringe. And I try not to be the most self-conscious person. I try not to just look at myself and pull myself apart, but I need to dye my hair. It is long overdue. And whilst I like to think I look like a kind of tabby cat with the roots and the grey coming through.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy?
I'm not sure it actually does. It may just look a little bit scruffy. Now, I'm not dissing grey hair, because I think if I had if it was all pure white, I think I'd rock it, but I ain't ready for that yet. Also, I know, Kel Surprise, I ain't a natural ginger.
Say what?
Who'd have thought? See, in my defence, in this light, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, obviously you can see I've got roots and a bit of grey, but it looks nice, but it's daylight. Daylight is thine enemy. I don't know about you, but do you always find before you do something to your hair, like dye it, cut it, it always looks quite nice. Like now I'm like, yeah, it's a bit wild, but I'm like, hey, it's not looking too bad. I'm still gonna dye though. It's so overdue. Actually, who am I kidding? This looks freaking awful. Like I tell you, I don't want to knock myself down, but maybe sometimes I do need a reality check. And I think I am procrastinating. I'm gonna get on with it. Now, I'm no hair dyeing expert, and I'm sure none of you come here for hair advice. This is just how I do it. This is my thing. Don't do as I do. Also, I am wearing my top that I've had since I was 15 years old from B&H's. It's covered in paint, and also obviously I don't want the hair dye getting on it, and also it gives me an excuse to keep it for nostalgic reasons that I can't really justify. So I'm super paranoid, so I always double check. That's not paranoid, it's sensible. Check the number on the carton that matches the hair dye. Because I'm sure there must be someone in the world that someone's got the wrong thing. They want to be blonde, they've got jet black hair. I'm sure it's happened. I don't know. But I'd rather it didn't happen to me. Even though I think I have been in a lot of hair colours. But red is my favourite. And it's the one I keep coming back to. And there is one person to blame for that, and that is Jerry Halliwell. It is. I first dyed my hair red. Must have been, I think I was 16. I just remember seeing her hair and I absolutely loved it, but I had the full Halliwell hairdo. I'm sure a lot of people did in the 90s, but had that with bleach at the front. I've actually got a history of having Spice Girl haircuts or colours. For some reason I I can have short hair, but it doesn't suit me. Or I suppose because my hair's so wavy, it doesn't do what I want it to do. I'll look at a picture in a magazine, or I used to, and go, I want my hair to look exactly like that, but you know, that doesn't work. So I've actually had 2 Posh Spice haircuts in the past. I suppose they were vaguely successful, but that was before the days of hair straighteners. If I'd had ceramic hair straighteners, it probably would have been alright. Like I said, there's no good technique here. Do not do as I do. It's a little bit of a lob it on. I know you're supposed to section and things, but I don't. Well, it's certainly red now. I think bits of my forehead are as well. Let's rinse this off. I do feel much better for having done that. Like I said before, I don't want to be one of these people that just pulls themselves apart all the time, especially over my appearance. But of course I'm going to. I'm human. I'm going to do it sometimes, and especially when you're videoing yourself and you're looking at yourself when you're editing. It's so easy just to see all the flaws and things. And, well, I have got them. Everyone's got them. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, I don't want to do things because I think I should. Do things because I want to. Like I said, my hair looks scrubby to me. I fix it, I feel better. But that's the thing, you can fix things and do things because you want to, and it makes you feel more confident. But just don't pull yourself apart. I'm telling myself that as much as I'm telling you that, by the way. It's absolutely freezing, but I literally ran in, grabbed my camera because it's a sprinkling of snow. I'm literally on Snow watching the minute because last year we made some Christmas cards. And I'm trying to get shots for this year's one, so literally any flake of snow I am going to be out on camera. What's fallen is already kind of disappearing a bit. It was only those tiny little flakes. We need those big feathery types. Then that's when we're going to get them into Wonderland. See, it snowed a little bit more. It looks so beautiful here. It's an instant Christmas card. Snow sounds nice under my feet. I've always loved that noise. And the sun is out. It really does look magical here today. It is like a storybook castle. I've just got some new models. They're kind of willingly posing for me, but also very, very suspicious. And time for a little coffee break. What have you? The snow's much better today. The light isn't quite as good. We had really beautiful blue skies with a bit of cloud, which was really nice, but snow is better, however. I'd also like you to note that I'm making an extremely awesome fashion statement today with my hobo chic Sainsbury's bindle, whatever hobos carry, on my mag. Because I've just got too warm walking yet again and didn't know my lesson from yesterday and brought a scarf and gloves that I don't need, so I don't fit in the bag. Sainsbury's saved the day. Really has done me a world of good coming out, just walking and just taking pictures. My life over the last 2 years has been amazing, but there has been lots of downs as well as ups, and I don't know, I feel I'm at the start or at the beginning of lots of good things, lots of positive changes, and just, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be dark times. There's still a lot of things to work through. There'll be everyday stresses. Life's not always happy every moment. I probably regret saying this, but this feels like the change is in the air. At last. It's Sunday, or should I say, actually, it's I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Faye. I'm introducing you, and that's a great introduction. You just swearing about that. She's gonna make a grand entrance after swearing about my hair wash.
It smells like car freshener. Sweet.
This is Faye.
I've known Faye for nearly 10 years. We first met back in Norfolk, working at a garden centre together. It's fair to say we have shared some interesting adventures over the last decade, as well as many ups and downs. And can you believe she even tried to move away from me once? But little did she know I would follow. I know she'll hate me saying this, but she is seriously one of the coolest people I know, and I couldn't be without her.
Lovely. She's brought me vegan cheese, which is just show the front. Oh, it was 83p. She really spent a lot.
It's a date though.
And I'm on the front bit. The front bit's my favourite. Camembert flavour. What the actual does that mean? And apparently,
What do you want to do?
bake in the oven or bake in the microwave.
What do you want?
I just want to put it in the bin.
I saved this for you. Look,
I know.
it's real.
It looks like something. Should we microwave it and be later? Okay.
Should I get something that'll make up for it a little bit more?
She has come bearing other gifts.
Even though I brought you reduced fake cheese, I went to the effort of making homemade focaccia for you.
This is how posh Faye is. Look at that.
A little bit overcooked, but I think it's
What
still
happened
good.
here?
I thought I'd be nice and let Matt have that bit.
Bless them.
Yeah, so we do.
That
have
is
some focaccia.
beautiful.
It's quite nice actually. Have you ever made jam roly-poly before?
Do I look like I've ever made jam roly-poly
I've never
before?
made it before, and it doesn't look that appetizing. But I think this is pretty.
That looks pretty damn good.
I think that's what it's meant to look like. It's quite solid, but you're meant to eat it. You're meant to eat it hot. So I think when you eat it, we'll be able to chew it a bit more.
Wish me luck.
10 seconds.
Camembert flavoured cheese with the focaccia.
1 to 1.5.
What actually is that?
That'll be good. Can I have some bacon please?
What does it smell like?
It smells like vegan cheese.
What the?
Oh, I didn't appreciate that bit. It's not out of date. It's in date, so.
That is unusual.
And also this is open here, but all it's doing is taking the label off, so. I don't know what I need to do. Remove from the I did.
Hey.
Open here.
Been sent out to gather the rosemary. Oh, it does look a bit sad. That'll do. So is this to mask how horrendous the cheese? Oh my god. Where's she gonna put that in our mouths?
If you coat your rosemary in oil,
Is this cooking tips for Faye?
yeah, it'll prevent the burning and the blackening of the rosemary, just to bear in mind.
See, I'm just not. But we're
not
putting in the.
fancy enough.
But dude, we're putting it in the microwave.
It'll still count. Right, so 1 to 1.5. I mean, it looks good.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll give you that. This is Faye cow. I'm scared Faye's in charge of the cow. She can get up close and personal.
With the catch.
Smell coming from my microwave.
Ah, what is it?
Is my whole house gonna smell like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Of
I never smelled anything like it.
I think it's beyond done. Whoa.
I thought it was going to be more chunky. Okay.
I think that's just, I don't know what's going on.
It's curdled.
Sometimes there's cheese that I've had that you almost think you should put in your mouth, but it actually tastes really good.
Yeah, exactly.
It smells bad. Maybe don't do that.
Should we start with the focaccia? That might be quite nice.
So we try the focaccia on its own.
Alright.
That's probably good.
I needed to indent more.
It's going to sound rude, but it tastes like hot bread. I don't mean to diss it, but it...
Alright.
That's what we're going to need to serve you. I'm going to go for half of it now.
Are you breaking bread on Sunday?
I know. How appropriate. Wow.
Why is it almost
Why is it
creamy?
Oh, why is it dripping? Oh my god. That is unusual. Really try work out what that flavour is.
Oh god, no.
See, it's really disgusting. I'm gonna go for a second.
Oh.
Awful.
It's bizarre.
What is that? What is it? It tastes like a
It's a mixture of very strong truffle oil
I like truffle oil, but then
and petrol. It's not good.
What actually is this? This is like an abominable baby. Now that's what you call proper cheese.
Free if you want them to actually have some real cheese.
It'd be nice. It would be nice. These are the kind of crisps I imagine that you would eat because they're fancy.
I've actually had these before.
Why am I not surprised that you've had wild boar crisps? It's because she is well posh.
I have a veggie sausage roll, and I have grouse and whinberry.
Grouse and
Yay.
what?
Whinberry.
What that is a whinberry?
Whinberry. Whinberry. It's a type of berry.
That only posh people know about. That's why I know that.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Gonna try the whinberry and grouse.
Alright.
Cheers.
Fruity.
That's a whinberry. Whatever a whinberry is. Your face is not a good thing. It's fruity crisps. Someone's trying to steal my Christmas cards. She knows. She looks guilty. Hurts because it's true. Well, I made it to the end of January, and on the whole, it's been a pretty good month. Which is good considering January is not always the best times of year. It always feels a bit gloomy, a bit grey, and the house always looks so very bare after all the Christmas things have gone done. But it's really felt like a month of getting back to lots of different things, getting back to walking more and spending more time outside. And also, it's so nice to spend some time in some churches again, because I really, really missed that. Hopefully the weather is going to stay good and improve. Probably unlikely, but as long as I enjoy the sunshine when it's here. This month really has felt like the start of something, and not just the start of a new year. It really does feel like I'm starting to put a few pieces in place, work on lots of things for later in the year. And it's just really exciting. It really does feel like better things are to come, and whilst I know life's not perfect, there'll still be many downs as well as the ups. It does feel like something good's on the horizon at least. If you've enjoyed my vlog, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, as it really does help me out. New vlogs come out every month on the 1st of the month. I can't wait to see you in the next one. And if you enjoyed watching this vlog, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below. And also... and if you've enjoyed this... I've just put some conditioner on and started for a beautiful look. And I think I am procrastinating. I'm going to get on with it. Maybe.